Jahangirpuri area. Remember, it's not just in the national capital. Shobha Yatra, the Hanuman Jayanti celebrations, which are taking place in states including West Bengal, where massive security deployment. In fact, the central forces have also been deployed to prevent any untoward incident. Let's go across to Tanisha, who's there in Jahangirpuri. Tanisha, if you can give us a sense on the security arrangements that have been made, and also about the permission which we understand has already been given by the Delhi police, after which the procession, of course, is being carried out.
Well, yes, rightly said, Samiksha. I am here right now in Jahangirpuri area of the national capital, where the Shobha Yatra is underway. As you can see there, the Yatra has already commenced. 2 p.m. was the time when the Yatra was expected to begin, and so did it. Now this Yatra is going to continue till the evening, is what we are getting to know. Ample amount of security, Samiksha, has been deployed, keeping in mind that no untoward incidents happen as a precautionary measure. There is ample amount of security from CRPF to RAF to even Delhi police personnel. As you can already see, as I was talking to you about how the security has been beefed up in the area, and all of this just as a precautionary measure to ensure that there's no untoward incident that happens, and that security is in place and the procession is taken out peacefully. What we have been seeing is also that it is not just in Jahangirpuri that this Yatra is taking place. Shobha Yatra by the VHP was underway just few hours back, also in Brahmapuri, later in Shahadra, and right now it is underway in the Jahangirpuri area of the national capital. Remember, Jahangirpuri area, as we were talking, is a slightly sensitive area. Yesterday, Delhi police had categorically denied permission to carry out any Yatra in Jahangirpuri area, keeping in mind the sensitivity of the situation. However, after the VHP had written a letter to Delhi police to allow them, to give them a nod for the Yatra, the Delhi police did allow them to walk on specific routes, and all of this keeping in mind again the security reasons. Now the Yatra is being taken out in Jahangirpuri, but it is only limited to specific areas and not the whole of Jahangirpuri. So this Yatra is about a few meters, about almost 500 to 600 meters, and will end around evening. Back to studios.
All right, Tanisha getting us all those live visuals and reporting live from Jahangirpuri as we speak. Also, Tanisha, if you can give us more details on the reactions that have come so far from the VHP leaders on this procession that is being carried out in not just Jahangirpuri area, but several places across the national capital.
Well, yes, Samiksha, it is the VHP that is taking out this Shobha Yatra on the occasion of Hanuman Jayanti. Remember, as I was telling you yesterday, they were categorically denied permission for this Jahangirpuri area to take out any Shobha Yatra, keeping in mind the sensitivity of the situation. However, after repeated request from the Delhi police, the cops have allowed them to take out a Yatra, but it is on specific routes. While talking to the VHP president, he did tell me about how he wanted to ensure that no untoward incidents happen in the Yatra, and that he will ensure that everything is followed within the law and order, and that nothing out of the blue should be happening. He's also ensured that the procession will take place, keeping in mind the security, keeping in mind that every route that the cops have given them is followed. They have ensured the procession will be peaceful and will only be religious. This is what we're getting to know so far from people and from the VHP president. Like you see, underway is the procession. There are people. The procession right now is underway. It started at 2 p.m. and it is likely to end by evening around 6 or 7 o'clock. The procession route is about a few meters and will take some time to finish. Security personnel have been deployed at every nook and corner, even at top of the houses, because remember, we have to keep in mind the security reasons, keep in mind and take precautions for every procession that is being carried out to avoid any unfortunate incidents. Samiksha.
All right, so Tanisha, Tanisha, they're reporting live from Jahangirpuri where the procession of the VHP is happening. Remember, just to tell our viewers, Hanuman Jayanti celebrations which are happening across the country. In fact, in West Bengal, where paramilitary forces have also been deployed to ensure no untoward incident happens. This, of course, after the clashes we saw happen in several areas of West Bengal's Hooghly. In fact, let's once again listen in to a reaction that's coming from the police officials on the security measures that have been kept in place to prevent any such untoward incident from happening in the national capital.
ऑर्गेनाइजर्स के साथ हमारी बैठक हुई है और उस बात पे सहमति बनी है कि वो लोग जो रूट उनको दिया गया उस पर करेंगे।
कितनी लगभग संख्या रहेगी इन शोभा यात्राओं में, कुछ फिगर वगैरह उन लोगों ने बताई है?
एक शोभा यात्रा में लगभग 200 से 300 के करीब लोग हैं, दूसरे में लगभग 500-700 लोग होंगे।
Alright, so there you heard the police official who says that all the measures have been put in place. Let's go back to Tanisha, who's there on the ground getting us a sense of all that's happening. Tanisha, beg your pardon, it's over to you. Give us a sense of the procession being carried out and the number of security personnel that have been deployed across the capital, not just in Jahangirpuri area of Delhi.
Right, Samiksha, like I was telling you, Jahangirpuri area, there are two blocks in which the procession is being carried out. Number one is the S block, number two is the E block, where I am right now, is the E block of Jahangirpuri area. Now the E block, the S and the E block have different amount of people joining in for the Shobha Yatra. The S block has slightly less number of people, about 100 to 200 people taking part in the Yatra. However, this block of Jahangirpuri, that is E block, has about 700 to 800 people taking part in the Shobha Yatra, and hence, keeping in mind the same, the security has been amped up here. Remember, in the morning when we were here, the security was only about a few thousand people, but now we see more security being deployed as the Yatra is commencing, as the Yatra is moving forward. We see more security personnel being deployed here in E block area of Jahangirpuri. Later in the day, we are also expecting Shobha Yatra to take place in Shahadra area, which is just about few kilometers from Jahangirpuri area. There as well, security personnel have been deployed. However, not in much large number as we have here in Jahangirpuri area of the E block. Because remember, like I was saying, you're keeping in mind the security reasons, keeping in mind the sensitivity of the situation, and that no untoward incidents happen. Security has been deployed since morning, and it is not just today that this Yatra will take place, Samiksha. We are also getting to learn that the Yatra will take place tomorrow as well in this area. Back to studios.
Alright, so Tanisha there reporting live. Tanisha, thank you for the moment. We'll keep coming back to you. So